Yo, it's Danny Myers. I'm your average, everyday American citizen. I'm from Los Angeles, California, South Central to be exact. Now I live out here in hot-ass Las Vegas. Been out here since 2006. And this is my home. Me and the wife and the kids stay here. And I have a particular job that many of you might know about or might not know about, but I am a battle rapper. And what that is it's a contest of rapping. And you stand in front of an opponent and you rap and you insult and you diss and you break down their character and you basically just try to clown them. You know what I mean? And they gotta do the same thing to you. And usually it's 3 rounds. The round length that varies depending on the league and the circumstances. So it might go from 60 seconds a round to 3 minutes to 4 minutes a round, or maybe unlimited rounds. Some of this stuff is freestyle, which is you coming up with it right there on the spot. And some of it is pre-written, which is you get time in advance to write your rounds and prepare for your opponent. And you go ahead and you get the certain date whenever y'all gonna battle, and you battle. And you know, it's pretty fun. Sometimes it can be very stressful because there's a lot of politics and other things behind the battle rap scene that, you know, the fans that are aware of this scene might not be aware of, but you know, and we get paid for this. You know, that's one thing, we get paid for it. You know, a lot of us start off like I did. We, you know, go to the local battle league and you battle for free and you work your way up, and if you're good, you build your name up. Eventually they have to start paying you to do this. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us battle rap for money. Some of us, like myself, battle rap just for the sport of it. I've been battling since 1992. I was 12 years old. I think I started in Rialto, California, at my middle school. And what we would do is we would tell jokes. We called it bagging or snapping or whatever you guys call it. And we would tell jokes to our classmate, but we would have to do it in a rhyming format. So the words would have to rhyme. So it would be something like, look at this stupid ass kid, so fat. And why the fuck would you wear ugly shoes like that? And it's just kind of, you know, that was like the basis of it. You just kind of clown somebody. You know what I mean? And I started that, you know, in middle school and kept developing and got better and got better. I was listening to Razzcazz, Redman, Chino XL, Rakim, Exhibit, Corrupt. I was listening to Big L, Big Pun, Kool G Rap. Those were some of my favorite hip-hop artists. Nas, Jay-Z, Tupac. I was listening to these guys growing up, and I was always writing music, songs, poems, stories, and the battle rap thing became a little more serious. And around 1995, 96 is when I really started going hard at Crenshaw High School, my high school. So we was going hard. Shout out to the Lost Generation, by the way. But anyway, I just want y'all to know that what goes on behind the scenes of battle rap and how we do this and what it takes to actually be a battle rapper. So y'all come on inside. So what's up? This is my son De Leon. He's actually named after a character off the EXO Squad. So shout out to Alan De Leon. It's my niece, Asia. Yeah. So yeah, introduce you to the wife. Here's Daddy Jr. Say hi. Hi. What's up? Go play. Babe. So anyway, man, we're gonna have me beer or something. Like I was saying, meet Mrs. Myers. Say hello. This is also a world-class battle rapper herself. Hello. She's building her fan base. You've seen her on Queen of the Ring. You've seen her on A-Hat. You know, she's building her name. This is the world-famous
Bar Goddess.
The Bar Goddess.
Yes.
Victoria Myers. So.
What's yours?
Nah, that's the kids outside. So yeah, we upstairs. Okay, you wanna go upstairs? All right. Back to the battle shit. Well, back to what I was saying. Battle rapping in its essence is the core of hip hop. You know, hip hop is a very competitive sport, and it's the most competitive genre of music that exists. So when you have battle rapping, that's when MC skills have to be at their purest form. And this is why the sport is so popular, because nowadays when you listen to the radio, you hear a lot of industry standard shit, watered down shit. Battle rapping is where you get the purest form of the art. Bars. On a daily basis, I'm also a fighting game aficionado. I play fighting games all day. Whether it be Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct, Street Fighter. Shout out to Dustin Wong, Mike Ross, Marn. Shout out to Ruin, MNO, the whole fighting game community. I see y'all out there. Shout out to Seth and just everybody that's involved in the fighting game community. But what happens is I'll sit here, I'll play the game, I'll get to this fighting shit, and I'm just in my zone. I don't smoke weed. A lot of guys, they kind of smoke and get their mind right, and they get the pen and paper and they start turning this off. They'll start putting their bars together. Now, bars is basically your lines that you're gonna say in your rap battle. It's, you know, to break it down in the most simplest way I can say it. You know, it's just your line. It'll be, fuck this motherfucker with this gun. That's one bar. Next time I see this nigga, he better run. That's 2 bars. But at the end of the sentence, gun, run, they rhyme together. Those are 2 bars. You put those together, you got bars. You know what I'm saying? That's the most simplest way I can explain a bar. It does get more complex and better than that, you know what I'm saying? But that's basically in essence what a bar is. It's just a sentence and another sentence under it, and the rhyming words are at the end of the sentence. And we'll get into syllables and all that shit later on. But what I do, man, I'm at work. I work a regular job. I've been at my job for about 9 years. I'm at work during the 8 hours of parking buses and cleaning buses and shit like that. I'll be coming up with rhymes in my head. I'll either jot them down on paper so I don't forget them, or I'll put them in my phone or my tablet or something like that, and you know, I'll piece it together. I'll come up with a round, then I'll come up with the second round and the third round, and I'll memorize them in that order, and then I'll say them to my opponent in that order. Some MCs, they come up with 3 rounds and they kind of puzzle piece which verse is going to be the first and the second. They do it based depending on which they feel is the better of the 3 rounds. Some MCs strategize what they're gonna say to their opponent in what round. Me, I don't have a plan really. I take my opponent and I just want to say better shit than what he's gonna say, and I'm trying to say it line by line, bar for bar, better than what he's gonna do. So that's my strategy. I just come up with 3 rounds, first, second, third. I memorize them in that order. I say them in that order. Nothing really special to it. And we're gonna get back to y'all a little later on, and I'm gonna go into a little more in depth on how we actually do this battle shit. So see y'all soon. Yo, this is Danny Myers. I'm right here with the Jersey Juggernaut Lotta Zay, representing Long Branch, New Jersey, man. Tell them a little something about yourself, man.
You already know what it is, man. You know who you watching, man. Floyd Zayweather, I ain't gotta say no more, man. Abo Hami, H2R. We all up in this motherfucker, man. Out here in Vegas, man. And if you don't know about me, man, you need to go check out that YouTube and go do your research, man. Lotta, Lottazay, man. And it's everything about me is Abo Wave, man. You know, just working hard, man. Body bagging every situation, inside and outside of rap, man.
All right, now, basically, the fans always, watching YouTube and just seeing the battles, and they see the bars and they see you going in on people, but they only watching those 9 minutes of battles. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like 3 rounds, 3 minutes. So you're doing 9 minutes of rapping, but can you tell us a little bit more in depth about the creative process, as in terms of coming up with the bars and just memorizing it and actually preparing for an actual battle?
When I jump into these battles, I'm not just competing with the person that I'm, my opponent. I'm not just competing with my opponent. I'm competing with myself to top my last performance. I'm competing with, every other MC there is out there in the culture,
Okay.
So that's really my whole mentality on that.
Can you, without giving away any secrets, but is there something you want to tell the fans about how you actually come up with these bars? Because in terms of writing, I personally feel you're one of the best that ever did it. You know what I mean? I put Chilla Jones, Daylight, Big Cannon, JC, Loaded Lux. These are some of the smartest writers that the game has seen, and you're definitely in that category with them. I don't feel like you get your just due when it comes to writing, the writing of the material.
Yeah.
How do you come up with these bars? Because it seems like every battle, you're either getting better or they're just these crazy out of the blue punches that people never see coming. What is your aim when you're doing these, when you're writing these rounds?
I don't really have an aim, man. I just try to be the best. Just try to be the best at it. Don't never really have a direction. It's just straight ADD.
Is there a method to it? Is there like you gotta drink, you gotta smoke, you gotta be in a zone, you gotta be by yourself?
It definitely gotta be a smoky atmosphere, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta be a smoky atmosphere.
Okay.
For me to get right.
So you light your blunt.
I do what I do.
Where do you start? Where do you start? Let's just say I want to book you a battle for next month, and I say, hey, you got MC Joe Blow. And where do you start? Like, how do you even start coming up with the bar? Like,
shit, man, because I just never really have a technique. I just go in until a light bulb just comes on.
So you sit in a room by yourself, or
I need isolation. I need 100% isolation.
All right.
I can't have nobody around.
No distractions. So
I can be anywhere and write, but I can't have nobody around.
Right. Nobody
by myself. I gotta have clear thoughts, no outside distractions. Phone doesn't get answered.
So where do you get these references? Like, do you watch movies? You read books? You past life experience, or is it kind of like a mixture of everything?
My brain has an appetite just like the rest of my body does. So
okay.
My brain feeds on knowledge.
All right.
So whether it's books, magazines, movies, I just pay attention to life. In general. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like, I'm a vet, nigga. I'm new to the scene, but I'm not new to the culture. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit over 20 years. I didn't just get good overnight, you feel me? Like, I produced many amazing battles for the culture, you know what I'm saying? Me and my boy Rum Nitty, me and my boy Mr. Mills, me and Briggs Belvedere, me and West Coast Dread. We done produced classics for the culture. Me and KG the Poet. I'm just one of those guys that no matter what happened in the battle, whether I win, lose, or draw, I'ma give 3 rounds of my best work, my best effort, my creative process. My creative process come from this shit, man. Like, this is where I'm from, man. This that South Central shit, man. Right now we on Crenshaw and Slauson, man. We in 60s hood. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey Hussle from here. This is his spot. My nigga Juice. Shout out Juice. This is his spot. This is his hood. I myself, not a gang member. My family, my whole family is gang members, you feel me? We got Crips and Bloods in my family, majority Crips, you know what I'm saying? We was raised in this gang culture, man. This one of them cities where niggas just get ran up on just off of no reason. Like, niggas just run up on you. Growing up like that and knowing that type of shit, it just kind of made me more like always in defense mode, always in my watching my back mode, man. But I avoided falling into the gang life and the inner workings and the trappings of the gang culture out here in Los Angeles by a notebook and a pen. Like, I was able to take my environment, see things, go through things, hear about things, homies getting shot, niggas getting dead, niggas getting shot, fucked up, robbed, stabbed, just shiesty shit, just everyday hood shit that happened all across the world. You know, that shit don't just happen here in South Central, that shit happen everywhere. But I was able to escape all that. I took those surroundings, those experiences, and able to make bars out of them. You know, lines, rap lines. K, you know what I'm saying? If y'all know about Big K, just look him up. White boy is nice. You know what I'm saying? I don't take no credit from no opponent. I don't hate on no nigga. The white boy is nice as fuck. Like, and this is gonna be a tough battle for me. This guy, nah, I'm from South Central, man. I'm a battle rapper, bro. We doing a documentary.
Like, cuz you don't look like one of us, cuz.
Yeah.
Like,
so, see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Real shit. Gang life, nigga. Anyway,